Okay, this one, yes, I did do this right after my food one because I want to have some in reserve because I'm so busy this month. This one is my top 5 Christmas movies and TV shows all lumped together. And when I was putting together this list, I was thinking about what in my mind makes a great Christmas movie or TV special, and the things that make them great to me. Multi-generational appeal, something that appeals to the little kids and the grown-ups, but without dumbing down or without stuff that goes over the kids' head or goes, yeah, multi-generational appeal. Songs, um, cute factor or being animated helps, but is not essential. And I think those were the things. So song, cute, multi-generational appeal. And let's get going. Number 5, I guess. It's not really in order. I can't make it in order, but the first one is that stop motion Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. My mother is so obsessed with this movie. And like she got really re-obsessed with it when I was 13, which was embarrassing. Out in the yard, in the decorations, she had my dad get out the jigsaw and make out of plywood. I'm not kidding you. A plywood painted cutout of the abominable snowman and Rudolph and Santa, and I think she had Hermie the elf too. And our home was briefly featured on the local news. And I was 13, and I thought my life was over. But I've come back around. I don't enjoy it as much as she does, but I think it is a solid Christmas movie. It's just charming and cute, and it has the cute songs that are little earworms, and as far as I'm concerned, it's not Christmas without it. The next one, I guess if we're going backwards, or number 4, is the Charlie Brown Christmas. Again, songs, animated, and here's the thing, I couldn't stand this until I was like 25. Until I was 25, I thought it was boring. I was never really into Peanuts as far as all of the cartoons and stuff go. There was other things that held my attention much better as a child. But once I hit 25 and I was just watching it on TV again, I went, oh my god. This is about Christmas as an adult. And that's why I didn't get it as a kid. And now I think it's hilarious because you have like, oh, what do you want Santa to bring you? Oh, like $20 bills. Oh, I want real estate. And the whole time Charlie Brown is just like, what are we doing? What? And then it's Christmas as an adult. And then it's even more hilarious when you find out that the original was actually meant to be this big product placement extravaganza for Coca-Cola. And that the original had like little Coke bottles all over the entire thing. While Charlie Brown is talking about Christmas being like too materialistic. And it's Christmas as an adult. But with cartoons. And that's why I enjoy it. Number 3 is The Grinch Stole Christmas. The first one, as far as I'm concerned, the remake from like 2000 or whatever never existed. The remake that either just came out or is just about to come out, depending on when I publish this one. No, there's one Grinch. It has songs. It is animated. It rhymes, and it's a classic, and it's I don't know. How do you not love it? It's also short, which helps, because, you're busy at Christmas. Just watch your 20-minute show and then go back to freaking out about cleaning your living room before company comes over. Yeah, and I keep giving these numbers, but they're not in any particular order. Next one, again, animated, is Simpsons roasting over an open fire. The first Simpsons Christmas special, when they get Santa's Little Helper. I was about to say that it's the only one on my list that doesn't have songs, but it does have at the very end, they're singing Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer with Bart going like the little interjection, so it even has a song. But I feel like that's just an American classic, and that it embodies The Simpsons at its best, which, you know, the sitcom family that they're down on their luck and they seem dysfunctional, but they're really such a strong, loving family, and that Homer just wants so badly to do right by his family, even if that means taking his little son out to the dog track on Christmas Eve. But it just embodies everything that The Simpsons is supposed to be, in my mind at least. And my number one, which should not surprise anyone, the only one on this list that is not animated, my number one is The Muppets Christmas Carol. Oh no, I love The Christmas Carol. I would not be in that show if I didn't love it. I would not be gearing up for, they added another one, so I think it's up to 16 shows now. But I love that story. And as far as I'm concerned, that is the best adaptation of it. That was my cat jumping on the table. That is the best adaptation of it. Because it cuts out, I hate saying there's fluff in it because it's a short little novella. And then if I say that there's fluff in it, then I'm basically saying that the show ended. But it distills it down to its essence. And it has that multi-generational appeal there because the stuff that it distills out is kind of the stuff that would be a little deep and frightening for kids, like the things with the wanton ignorance and some of the extra development of the romance. I think I'm going to do a whole other video about why The Christmas Carol appeals to me so much. So I'll not get too into the weeds with that, but it's a very good adaptation. It's like how that Simpsons one is everything that I think The Simpsons should be. I think this one is everything The Muppets should be, because even though it has the puppetry in it, and this is not just Muppets, but just the old 90s and 80s Jim Henson, but the puppets, they're Muppets rather. There's a difference. They like enhance it. They don't dumb it down just because there's Muppets in it. The costumes and the scenery, even though it's a little exaggerated at some points, it's still very true to mid-century England. The acting is still really spot on, and the songs, again, you gotta have Christmas songs, are just lovely and well orchestrated, and it's actually, what I'm about to say is, it sounds like something that my director and my acting coach say a lot, is there's truth in it. Even though there's Muppets and there's songs and there's whatever. It's to the truth. It's a very genuine portrayal of this story. Michael Caine is a phenomenal Scrooge, and, you know, God bless him, because he gave a phenomenal performance while surrounded by, like, Kermit the Frog. He's speaking to Kermit the Frog like Bob Cratchit is a human being and not Kermit the Frog, which is why it works. And I was a little kid when that first came out. I think I was like 4 when I first saw it, and like it just got into my psyche so much. I kid you not, when I first read Harry Potter, I pictured Hagrid like the Ghost of Christmas Present. And I don't mean, oh, I pictured Hagrid as being very large and having red. No, I pictured the actual Muppet walking around in Hogwarts, and I knew that that was silly, but that was how much it got into me. And it's getting a little long, so I'm going to stop it off right there. But those are my 5 favorite Christmas movies, which to be on this list is a big honor to those works because I actually don't like most movies and shows and specials when they really try to shoehorn in the Christmas thing, but those ones work for me. Those ones work for me. Y'all have fun and be safe.